Good evening. My name is Julie Smith, and I am running for Gilbert School Board. And I would first like to say thank you for showing up. I'm just thrilled to see this many people are very interested and invested in our children's education. A little bit of background about myself. I've been a precinct committee woman in LD 22 for a little over 2 years. I have been a resident of Gilbert for the last 10 years. My professional background, I have a degree in nutrition, and I worked as a registered dietitian for the Veterans Affairs Hospital in Chicago, Milwaukee, and then moved here to Phoenix, met my husband, we got married, and I started my second professional career, that of being a mom, and that's what I've been doing the last 15 years. I have 4 beautiful children. I have a 1st grader, a 3rd grader, a 6th grader, and an 8th grader. I have 2 children in charter schools. I have 1 in Catholic school, and I have 1 in Gilbert Public School at GCA, which is Gilbert Classical Academy. And I have another daughter that will be going there this fall. And I've also homeschooled. So I have a wide variety and a wide opinions of education and what works and what does not work. If elected, there are some things that I definitely would like to see happen. We need to compete, and I do not really see much of a great desire to compete right now. We need to go out and compete for those kids. That is how we're going to bring more dollars into our district, because we have basically flatlined as far as growth. And if we don't, then we're going to be a district like Mesa, where you're going to have to start laying off teachers and closing schools. So what we need to do is expand where there's demand. And there's a huge demand for, like the school that my son goes to, Gilbert Classical Academy. They could easily double the enrollment tomorrow if we had the space. And the district is working on moving that school. We have wonderful school, Neely. There's a big demand for that school. We need to add 2 to 3 more of those schools, and they will come. There is a large population of very involved parents in the gifted community that really want to see a much more involved program here in Gilbert, and several of those parents actually said that they don't feel that there's a true gifted program in Gilbert, and they've actually moved their children out of the district. And several said, if you build a school or have a program that truly addresses my child's needs, I will come back to your district. So that's what we really need to do to bring more money back into our district, and by doing that, we will elevate the status of the town of Gilbert and the parts of Mesa that represent our district. Another thing that as a parent that I'm really concerned about is the curriculum. There is a new piece of curriculum that's brand new, part of the core curriculum. Has anyone seen this? Does your child have this? It's Springboard. It is written by the same company that does the AP programs, that does the SATs. There isn't a policy right now involving parents and community as far as speaking out on how your tax dollars are being spent. This was decided at the district level that all the advanced learning placement 6th grade, honors 7th and 8th grade students, we're going to use this in Gilbert Public Schools this year. And I have markings on here if you want to look at it, but they're learning about celebrity causes, environmental science, and this is in language arts, which it's not English anymore, it's language arts, film terminology, graphic novels, media and commercialism, advertising and marketing to children, social justice. There's an article in here demonizing a basketball player for the money that he makes and saying, why isn't that money going to the schools? This is in our schools now. We need a policy, and the district needs to understand that the parents and the community has a say and what is taught in the schools and the way how our tax dollars are spent. So if I'm elected, this is going to change. And I will pass this around for you to look at, just in case if you don't believe me. But please keep in mind, this is my son's textbook. He does need it, but he did say that he and his friends are going to get together at the end of the school year and they're going to have a book burning party. So anyone who wants to look at it. So I think that's pretty much it. Is there time for questions?
We're going to do that after.
Okay. Well, thank you for listening.